Yeah, baby said she wanna swing with the Bushman. That she know we do our thing in the bush and got her looking so clean with the rough stance. Yeah, quick to change the scene with the Cushland. You can join the whole team cause the bush wins. Yeah, quick to change the scene to Cushland. Yeah, quick to change the scene to equal line. And me up about mine, the bush, understand, understand. I said you will be the one I will meet with that beautiful smile and that sexy physique. Wearing those same colors, running, trying to get away from lame brothers, but you can't change for me. Now meet me. I'm your Nubian lover with plans to make you a Nubian mother. That's long term. The short term don't take it too far. You got the juice bar, building on vegetables. So holistic, my holistic missus. Got me in dogs with your gifts and fitness. The hell natural. Yeah, that's so my style. We can grow our towels through ingredients. Only the baddest queens who they ever see me with. Big my Batum, they had 6-minute lists with no lipstick. That's a natural kiss. These are actual black fists faced up together as one unit.
Alafia family. Ekabo. Welcome on into the House of Confirmations. Ashe Adupe family. You already know how we get down when coming into this house, family. Go on ahead on your own accordance. Unplug yourselves from the matrix way of thinking, and the whole ideology. Also, family, going ahead and take a deep breath in, inhaling in through the nose, releasing out through the mouth, and releasing all of the poison and pressure that was picked up while you was plugged into the matrix. I do pray, family. For every one of you all, you already know the beautiful faces and the voices you are hearing. I am your Baba Oyeyemi Ogunola, initiated ancestral priest over 22 years.
Ashe, I'm Omitola. I'm a medium, diviner, and healer, and we are the House of Confirmations. Ekabo. Ekabo means welcome, welcome, welcome. We welcome you all into our beautiful home, our spiritual house. As you are coming in, family, make sure that you are speaking, you are greeting. You know, when we come into someone's house, we always want to speak.
Ashe.
Happy Friday, family. Happy new moon.
Ashe. Happy new moon, family. Y'all done made it through. Ashe.
This new moon is in Gemini, came with a solar eclipse as our full moon came in a lunar eclipse, okay? Our Mercury retrograde, we still got going on with this new moon here, with this solar eclipse. And family, this is not the only planet in retrograde. There's actually a total of 5 planets in retrograde right now. Mercury being the most recent planet to go into retrograde. One of our most familiar retrogrades, but the retrogrades that has been going on has been dealing with relationships, bonds, okay, newfound information, new downloads, enlightenment pyramids, okay, letting go of ideas, ideologies, ways of views, ways of thinking that was no longer serving you, okay. This is a turning your inside and reflecting it outside. Now your outside is supposed to start reflecting who you are on the inside. All that settling for things, biting your tongue on certain things, not being able to express yourself, or feel comfortable with who you are. A lot of that is being snatched and being removed. A lot of suppressed emotions and suppressed feelings that haven't been dealt with over the past 6 months, that is being brought up, okay? That is being brought out of you, all right?
I'm sure.
Alafia family, Alafia Taylor Prince in the house.
I share Lafayette family. We got Marquita watching. What's up, family?
Alafia Marquita. Hey, niece and great nieces and great nephews. Alafia Chelsea. We see you tuning in on YouTube with Taylor. Come on in, family. Make sure that you are speaking when you come in the house.
I say, family. Make sure that everyone, you are loving, sharing, tagging family on, and let everyone know it is new moon, family. We have 10 slots available for your new moon readings. Family, really need to get into these messages with this retrograde going on, family. Absolutely. We need to understand communication is important. And if you don't get it, then the retrograde is going to bring you right back around to deal with it.
Absolutely. And communication is big because a lot of people speak on communication. Every time Communication is key. Communication is key. But what is communication? Communication is not just talking. Communication is not just speaking. Communication is effectively and efficiently relaying your thoughts and your ideas and your feelings. Okay? Effectively and efficiently, as well as listening. And listening is not just being quiet and listen to a person speak. Okay? Being able to hear them, being able to comprehend, being able to process. All of these are steps that are to defense, respond, emotions. Defense, respond, emotions. Communication is now okay. You heard something, now you're getting defensive. Now you're just ready to respond. Now you're just responding and defending off of emotions. We have to do better at communicating. And how do we communicate? And what is communicate? It's not just speaking. It's not just talking to a person or talking at a person. It's getting the person to understand where you're coming from, understand your point of view, processing another person's point of view, understanding everybody doesn't have your point of view, everybody doesn't think like you, everybody doesn't share the same opinion as you do. So we have to really work on communication to see a huge change in our homes, in our relationships, in our business. A lot of people don't know how to express their feelings. A lot of people only know how to react. A lot of people have a lot of defense mechanisms, but can they express their feelings? No. Some people, the only emotion they do know how to express is anger or frustration. We have a lot of maturity, a lot of growing to do when it comes to communication skills.
I say, Lafayette family.
Well, Lafayette, come on in, family, on this lovely Friday. Ashe. A shout out to family who has been taking advantage of happy hour. All right, family. Yes, we've been having happy hour. Happy hour in the HOK is when readings are half off. Okay, ancestry readings,
All the readings.
full life readings, relationship, love life readings, and crystal ball readings. All right. This Friday we have many readings for new moon and love readings.
I say, yeah, family. Happy hour has been jumping. If anyone's been wondering what's going on with the House of Confirmations, we've been in the inbox. Happy hour family has really been taking advantage of happy hour, and for those who booked during happy hour but wasn't able to receive their reading during that time, surely we kept the price with them.
Ashe.
Make sure we are getting these messages, family. I share Lafayette family coming on in. Make sure we are getting these messages, family. And yes, we are in Gemini season still. Not only in Gemini season, family, but the retrograde coming in the what Mercury retrograde coming in Gemini.
Yes, as well as this new moon.
I saying also we had a lunar eclipse today, family.
And a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse with our full moon. We got a solar eclipse with this new moon.
Ooh, I say.
That's a lot of energy.
I said, which is interesting, fam, because they said during the new moon you can't really see the new moon, but yet we had an eclipse that blocked out the sun. Interesting indeed,
Very
right?
interesting. Lafayette, Infinite Juju, Miss Julie.
I said, Lafayette.
Lady Diana said, how do you schedule your reading? The information is posted on the screen. Ashe.
Yes.
Just look at our screen, and that nice peachy color gives you all the information on how to book, where to send your money, and how much it is.
I said, for those who want to book in the inbox with privacy, do go on the House of Confirmations LLC page and book from there. I said. Lovely goddesses, you already know when coming in, make sure that you got your head wraps on, your crowns on, because before getting into these messages, we will be opening up in prayer. And for my warriors, my gods out there, you kings, make sure that you have your hats, make sure you have your crowns sitting to the side, because we know that this is honorable before our Most High. I say, I do pray, family. Alafia Olutunde.
Alafia Olutunde.
Ashe, Egungun priest in the house. Ashe, Egbe. Big bro, got a birthday up tomorrow from our third distant cousin brother. You know who we talking about. Make sure we hit him up. I say Shango Priest, Obabi Ogunola.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Cordon.
Ashe. Let's go ahead and open up. Omi tuto now tutu ile tutu egungun tutu arisha. Oludemai mojuba. Bugboy kulo atembalo se. Oludemai mojuba ibarasro. Mojuba get a new by ibarasro. Mojuba me egon ibarasro. Mojuba baba ko ibarasro. Mojuba egun ye ibarasro. Mojuba oyara sing tebe. Beba baba ye. Mojuba ogunwa. Mojuba olusegun. Mojuba gram. Mojuba gole. Mojuba adebolo. Mojuba akiwomi. Kika mashe osu ede olusegun. Kika mashe chiflagba. Osenji. Kika mashe oba defume digbe. Osenji. Kika mashe olutene olusegun. Kika mashe obabi ogunola. Kika mashe timi egbe gungun. Ashe iwe lafi iwe ayo iwe owo. Kosi kosi focus wahala. Kosi transition. Kosi the middle. Kosi witchcraft. Kosi bulubu. Kosi anything that comes against our destiny. Ashe. I do for any money name we pray so shall it be. Right. Ashe.
Ashe. I do pray, Miss Julie.
Ashe.
So yay.
I said, yeah, let's get a hold on little brother so we can call him. Get him some loving. We getting old, Lord. When your little brother is about to hit his 30s, it's like, wow. He's not hitting 30 tomorrow, but he's knocking, banging on that door, ain't he? Where did the years go?
Ashe, I do pray, family.
Ashe.
Communication can be frustrated. One, we have to honor and keep honor that everybody doesn't think like you. That is an honor. That is an appreciation. That is an honor that everyone doesn't think like you. And it is rude to assume someone views something like you view it, or to think that someone understands what you're saying, or that someone understands your feelings, your emotions. Okay, family, we have to become more mature and more mature when it comes to expressing ourselves and expressing our feelings. We have to remove entitlement. Oh, we love you all. Hey, Mr. Lee and Nicole, coming in with the love as well.
As for family who don't know, we have YouTube and Facebook up, so I know y'all can't see each other talking.
Right. We got Facebook family coming in saying, hey, we got YouTube family holding it down. Let's see who's going to show the most love this live. Let's see. We got YouTube really bumping it up.
YouTube is banging over there. I see YouTube.
YouTube got 6 viewers right now with 6 likes. Let's see what Facebook over there doing.
I love you, Nicole.
Thank you for the love. All right, family. For those who are inquiring about inbox readings, I know tonight we're pretty full in the inbox. I believe we have one more opening this evening for private readings, and tomorrow for those who are inquiring about booking their new moon readings or private full new moon readings, they are available up until Sunday. Family, we only do new moon readings during the new moon cycle and full moon readings only during the full moon cycle. So Sunday is the last day to get your private full new moon reading. Now you can't get a mini new moon reading for this live or a mini love life reading.
Sure.
Peace and blessings. Shout out to all the businesses. Much love to all the businesses out
My
there.
goodness, can we just give a separate shout out to everyone who is on their grind with their home businesses, with their businesses?
Please shout out y'all businesses.
Shout out now. If you are viewing right now and you have a business page and you have product, please, if you can, because a lot of you all are shortchanging you yourselves with the products you all have. You all got some great stuff out there, and we know because a lot of you are sending into the House of Confirmation just for sampling, and we be going back shopping with you all heavenly. So please, family, put a lot of oomph into your own creation. You have some great stuff out there. Echo Shape for everyone who's taking those initiative steps to make sure that they're getting their products out to other people because you know that you have great stuff. Thank you. Ashe.
Absolutely. Shout out to Brittany Eccles with She's So Divine. Okay, family, her handmade soaps and body scrubs are divine. Absolutely it. We love her body scrubs and we love her handmade soaps. Really, really moisturized. I mean, really, don't even need lotion with her body scrubs. I mean, straight out the shower, you could dry off and you're still moisturized, family. Definitely check out She's So Divine by Brittany Eccles.
Ashe, yo. I really would love to describe how great that scrub is. I mean, the moisture,
Seriously, the smell.
everything. InfiniteJuju13.com. Let them know, Julie. Ashe, Akintuye. Also, I'll read a diviner in this house. Ashe, yes, family, please post y'all information for y'all businesses. We here, we are proud of y'all.
I say shout out to Olutunde with Augustus Pressure Washing.
Woo woo, Ashe.
We got Nicole Burgess up here and her family with the Jello shot business. They also sell oils, incense.
Ashe.
Okay. We got another oil lady in here.
Family, drop your businesses. Drop your businesses.
Much e-way and much blessings to the business. A lot of people are not seeing as many big jumps within their business because their goals are too low. Family, a lot of y'all are underestimating yourself. A lot of you all are shortchanging yourself. A lot of y'all are getting frustrated and looking around and wanting others to showboat your business more than you. Okay? Infinite Juju have protection jars, love self love jars, sea salt baths, and sugar scrubs. Ashe, shout out
Ashe.
to Infinite Juju.
Intuitive readings.
Intuitive readings, Ashe.
Ashe. Family,
A gifted
during
reader.
this time, right now, there is a transfer of wealth. It's not going to transfer with you just sitting still and now you think that you're going to be a part of the billions club.
Or just working a 9 to 5.
Or working that 9 to 5. In order to be a part of this transfer of wealth, you're going to have somewhere for it to go and for it to generate and do more things. It's not just money that sits still. Sitting water stinks. We don't want sitting water. We want water that constantly move like the rivers of Oshun. Oshun. We want the waters, the money to be like the banks, always flowing, family. So we have to understand that we're going to be in the transfer of wealth. You cannot be sitting on the sideline. You're going to have to get your business up. And you're going to have that infinite like it's a Macy's, like it's a J.C. Penney's, like it's a Walmart, like it's a Food Lion. Any of these stores I'll call it out that you all don't know about. You all know about these stores, don't you all? Because they had that same behind them.
Ashe. Absolutely. When it comes to owning businesses, it is hard work. You cannot be lazy. And what the working class has done has enabled our people to become lazy. When a lot of people start their businesses, especially in the beginning of their business, they see how much footwork is needed, how much attention, how much energy is needed. And a lot of people don't have that energy after giving it to a company, an outside job, and then giving it to their family, their relationships, their children, and then giving it to their business. A lot of people don't have the energy that it takes to jumpstart a business, to push a business, to grow a business. Okay? That takes energy, and a lazy attitude would not work. A lazy attitude would not work. A lot of people are so lazy, they will rather go get a job. I don't think you all understand.
Well, the lazy ones who don't have a job.
Oh, you lazy. You just want to lay on the couch.
The real lazy ones out there getting a job can't control themselves, so they need boss man over them.
That's what it really boils down to. Not being able to discipline yourself.
Yeah.
Don't know what to do. If you didn't have a job, if you was placed in a position that you thought was horrible, your job was taken from you. I was one of them. Happened to me 4 years ago. Got fired on Christmas. Had the nerve to call me into fucking Christmas. Didn't give me holiday pay. And let me work the whole shift where I could have been with my family, enjoying gifts, enjoying food, and fired me after that shift. Okay. So let's say you come across a situation where you think it's horrible and a job is removed from you. What do you do? What do you do? Some people will make excuses and will apply for jobs for months. Family, that was an opportunity for you. That's an opportunity for you to plant a seed. All these money trinkets, all these money crystals, all these candles for money, all these rituals for money. But you're only working at one place. So now you're asking for all of that money, prosperity, wealth, energy to bless that company before you. So now your ancestors got to work through third party. The Most High got to bless this job in order to give you a raise. You don't need voodoo to keep a job. Show up on time. Don't point out. Follow instructions. You don't need voodoo to get a job. But if we're going to call on voodoo and we're going to go back to our roots, the original way, the natural way, the organic way of manifesting, of producing, of creating, why wouldn't we not call that energy to assist us with things that we're trying to do, that we need aid in? It's not easy starting a business. It is not easy growing a business. But we are businesses. You yourself is a business. Each person has a natural born gift. The lazy, we see a lot of people can't run a business, but can wake up and be told when to go to work, when to go on break, and when to go home.
And when to receive their money.
And when you get your money, whether it's going to be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. They'll rather deal with that, but then when it comes to you and yourself, what would you come up with when it comes to actually moving the business forward? How much discipline do you have every day to wake up for your business like you would another company? How much discipline do you have to put in days and days and days of work before you get paid from your company? You do it for Kroger. You do it for Walmart. You'll work a week and a whole, but people get a business 3 days later, don't know what to do, looking for clients. Our people knew the land. Our people knew earth, understood nature, understood that there's money, wealth, prosperity all around you. The candy ladies, the ice cream truck, the ice cream man, the girls braiding hair in their kitchen. As a people, we lack self-discipline, self-organization, structure, because we're not the poorest economic group. That is the myth. Our people come across a lot of money. A lot of money go through our hands. Our people come across a lot of what we so-called licks, blessings. These tax refunds checks that's been hitting our people for how many years, for how many children. These stimulus checks have not been the only burst of economy we've had. We witnessed it on Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Billions. Oh, we as one group of people can spend billions on one night.
Discipline. They discipline themselves for that. Some people did. Some people stood out there for hours.
Pitch tense.
That's discipline. Layaway. That's discipline. The point is, family, we put energy towards things what that we want. We put energy towards what we want. Point blank period. The excuses have to be removed. Excuses are tools of their competence, and those who use them seldom accomplish anything in life. Group economics, we don't know what that is. As a community, we have no idea what that is. And if we practice group economics more, a lot of our businesses will be a lot further than where they are. There's a lot of great businesses in our community because our people have this thing that they like to support things that are popular, that are trendy.
Only following the mass.
Media has become the new god.
Hmm.
Media has become a new god for those who have been watching American Gods. Very, very interesting show.
Very.
Very interesting. And anything made to try to harm us or destroy us is definitely our footstool. Family, it is easier now more than ever to have a successful business.
I mean, all the tools are not hidden.
It's easier now more than ever. We came from a society where you had to, give out business cards, walk door to door. Now you can sit online the same timelines you stroll. I don't understand. There's a lot of people that have business, and I don't see them promote their business as much as they share other stuff. I go on their page. It takes me 3 days worth of strolling before I get to their business. They done shared everything else that I came across, but they business. But you're upset that your business is not doing as how you think you wanted to go, but you don't put that same energy in to when you're sharing videos, memes. You got to have a hustle about your business.
You gotta care and love yourself enough.
Confidence is needed.
A Lafayette family coming in.
A Lafayette family, we're not ignoring you all. A Dupe, Miss Nicole, for stopping in. Much love to you. And much e-way and prosperity to your business.
I'll say, Nikki, your candles. We ain't playing with you.
Lafayette, Nikki, highest Nikki. So I think it's soft scented. Those shea butters, dreamy.
Please post y'all businesses. Nikki, I know you just came in. Your sauce and shea butter and your candles and your incense. Please
Incense.
drop your
I
information.
ain't never seen the combinations of incense she had. Those
They
are
crying for a
definitely
whole hour.
those are definitely some unique scented incense and long lasting, like you said, burnt for over an hour. Create bigger goals for your business. You will see yourself move further with your business. A lot of you all are relying more on your job than your business. Put some pressure on that business.
Mm-hmm.
As you're manifesting, as you're doing manifestation work for your business or growing your business, as you manifest enough for your bills to be paid off the business, not the job.
And don't be quitters. Don't be so quick to be discouraged. We can't be such quitters. As much as we tell our children, don't quit, keep going. Diligence. Keep going. Give yourself a quota and don't stop till you reach it.
Ashe.
Don't give yourself a quota and then give yourself a time on top of that and then don't meet it and then now you just quit.
Ooh. That actually helped me exercise my manifestation gift. I never started doing prosperity work with the idea if it don't work. I went into doing work with the idea how long does it take to work. I never lit any candle, I never did any spell, I never did any ritual with the idea of will this work? It always was how long does it work? So what I would do is I would ask for things specifically. I mean, odd, awky, specific things, because that's the only way that I know it's exactly what I ask. And then I look at that time and date and see how long did it come. I remember one time I specifically, this was about 4 years ago, I did a ritual for my business, but I wanted to be specific. So I specifically asked for 5 clients a day. Okay. Not 5 clients every other day, 5 clients, every 3 days. I wanted 5 clients a day. Start getting probably like 4 clients one day, the next day 2 clients, the next day 3 clients, the next day 1 client. It wasn't sturdy.
It wasn't five all at once.
It wasn't 5 the first time. But after 2 weeks, I had a week of 5 clients a day. So versus me getting discouraged and upset and quit because the first week I didn't see 5 clients a day. After 2 weeks, I did. So then I lit another client. I said, okay, how do I make sure that this is me? I want one day people to just give me tips, donations. Something weird, different, right? Not the normal of clients, doing client call, one of a certain type of clients. I want to now see how much of my energy is being heard by the universe. I specifically asked for one day, not my clients give me nothing but donations and gifts. Got one person booked. An hour later, they stated they're running late. They won't be able to make it. They want me to keep it as a gift. The next day, someone sent me a message to say, I would like to book you. Got another message after it said, you know what? Can this be the booking for next month? I don't have time this month in my schedule. The next day, a client called and asked, could he take me out to eat? So, and that happened a week later. It didn't take 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, that was something specifically I asked for. Went from there, okay, I want to make 100 an hour. I want to make 300 a day. My quota is 500 a day. We start to see those things manifest within a 4-day, 3-day time. Consistency. Consistency is best belief. If you don't have belief, stop looking at candles and crystals like they better make some shake.
Mm.
Stop looking at the sage bundle like you must need 2 more sage bundles. Stop looking at everything but you if you don't carry belief. Stop looking at everybody and their mama and wondering why they're doing well and like why are they there? Where's your belief with you? Where do you believe you should be? And do you believe it? Do you believe in any of this, to be honest? Or is you just waiting for something to prove itself to you? Be careful. Be careful when you're coming to, higher beings and you're looking for elevation because they will put you through tests and simulations that will elevate your soul. Don't come looking for, if anything's play or for real. Because then you're opening up yourself for things you may not have been ready for. Study to show thyself approved. A lot of people are playing when it comes to spirits and think that when the hell comes, when the backfire, when the consequences come, now they're ready to call and look and say things are evil.
That's good.
See it all the
Playing
time.
with spirit, testing
See it all the
spirit
time.
until spirit test them back.
You cannot test spirits.
You don't want to get tested by spirit. Spirit. blind faith, and understanding your walk and belief in your walk, belief in yourself, loving in yourself. That much belief and love in yourself that you know that you and yourself will not fail you, that y'all will take it all the way to the top. Don't matter what y'all taking from the bottom, y'all can take it all the way to the top. That's what your belief can do.
Mm.
That means take a grain of sand, take it all the way to the top, make it into a pearl. But if you don't take that journey, you'll never do it. If you don't ever believe that that grain of sand will be a pearl one day, it will never be. Giving family more encouragement to trust themselves. The spirit of the Most High is within you. The spirit of creation, the spirit of God, the spirit of all is within you. Ye are God's. Been reading in our Bible for a few days now, and over and over and over and over and over again, you will get repeated within there. Did I not let you know that ye are gods? Did I not tell you ye are gods? Did you forget that ye are gods? We forget these things. We forget what gods are able to do. We think that we're slaves. We don't know our true selves. We don't know who we really are, what we're really capable of doing. You are not homeborn slaves. Ye are gods. Ye are manifestors. Ye are healers, diviners. Oh, your natural gifts, outstanding. What you're naturally born with, let alone what you picked up on going through this world. Really knowing and trusting yourself to believe that you can do it is going to make the biggest difference. And no, nobody's going to come to you and push you no more than you can push yourself. For all of you all out there with businesses, boom your businesses. Every word that should come out your mouth should be the business name.
Be talking to people for months and don't know they have a business until way after.
Hey, that tickled me.
That is
I mean, I
how.
don't know you for about a year now. When this business been up for 2 years? Incredible.
But you're looking at this business and expect it to just jump and explode out of nowhere when you've been talking to us for over a year and we didn't even know you had a business. Not one time did it come out your mouth. Was it shown on your page?
Mhm.
These are a lot of things we have to look at. The lack of discipline we have before we jump to frustration. Because a lot of people turn bitter very easily. HLK started with over 3 lives a day.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes nobody will come and view.
Not one person. Sometimes two, sometimes three. On a good night, we'll have 4 or 5. But even those lives when nobody reviewing, we poured our heart out. We relayed messages. Whether anyone came in, gave a like, love, whether anyone spoke, whether anyone shared, cared, booked, still relate the messages. And then we start getting contacts, we start getting inbox of people was going back and had them went back to those and say, hey, that message is for me. Thank you. People start to come in, people start to spread the word. And after 2 years, we have a family.
And a beautiful family at
A
that.
beautiful family. But a lot of you all we did not see on the first day. And what if we would have got upset because we didn't see y'all tune in on the first day? I know Baba showed a lot of faith. There was a lot of times I was very, very emotional, family. Very, very, very emotional. Emotions, family, gotta get them in check. during my emotions, I couldn't see, 2 years down the line. I had to believe, but I couldn't see it. Blind faith. Walk by faith, not by sight. It's not all about everything that you can see, it's about what you can create. That's where they speak on the gift of miracles. We have to also remember, ye are gods, ye are miraculous. We have a miraculous God, a God of miracles. Everything's not always just about what you see.
I'm set.
We're very happy that each and every one of you all came across. We learned so much from you all. So much about ourselves, our community, what our families are still going through, what our people are still needing assistance with, our strengths.
Awakening everybody gifts what comes into this house is one of our missions because each and every one of our gifts helps each other. You have read us many a times, Infinite Juju,
Many times.
and spot on with it. Thank you.
Very gifted reader.
We want everyone to really open up to themselves and to really understand who they are, understanding what ye are God's meaning. What is the point of being a God? What can you create? If it's not a child, what else can you create? There are many things that you can create. The Most High told us to procreate and create. Create, procreate. What are you creating? What are you procreating? May it be of your business. Are you nurturing it? Are you taking care of it? Are you making sure it is clothed, bathed, housed, so that it makes it on to the next year, to the next year? Are you having a birthday for your business? Celebrating it made it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. What are you manifesting, gods? It's not gonna work poof, pam, boom like that, like you're some kind of genie from TV. No, we were told that our miracles and work is going to come from work. Our miracles working come from us actually doing physical work. And depending on the belief you have, your work may not be that strenuous.
Mhm.
It would be mighty hard for a man to be told, hey, you can split the sea. The man with no faith goes out there. But he got a little bit of faith. He out there with a bucket trying to separate the sea. The most I may watch him for a few years to say, all right, now I get it to you. Or he can go out there full 100%. Yeah, I got this. Boom, watch this. And then just with that faith, it happened. Because why? Because there's no other way. He believes it. It has to happen. That is the faith that we have. That is the gift of miracles that we have as a people. So let's take your business, for instance. Look at your business and have that much faith that your business will make billions for you and believe it. Why would it not? It has to. The universe hears it and generating all the particles in the atmosphere to make sure that happens. But now it takes your faith to pull it through. You can't be shaky. It's like walking on a bridge. You want that bridge planks to be real nice and sturdy. Gotta have faith in ourselves, family. Gotta have faith in our walk and gotta have faith in our own gifts. Gifts are not given to others and not you. I know you were taught that. Everyone got it but you. But it's actually the opposite. You got it and everyone else don't. That's really what it is.
Absolutely.
I say.
Confidence, confidence, confidence. We're needing confidence back. We're needing confidence as a people back.
I say, who is this? Family, if you book, please let us know if you have booked.
Definitely confidence is really, really needed. Belief is very, 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 very powerful.
Mhm. All right, yes, family. Still 10 slots available.
Definitely want to get into these new moon messages. Very, very, very heavy.
You don't run away from me. You can travel overseas. And I know we have 11 o'clock schedule. I'm going to give the cutoff time 9:30. I say, yeah.
9:30, family.
9:30 Eastern. For those who want to go ahead and book your live reading.
They done auto-tuned the chipmunk.
Baby, please, you don't run away from me. You can travel overseas, but you never find a guy like me. Someday, let me know the frontier. I'ma give you what you want, cause I know you're feeling. I don't want you to go, no, so be the things you know. Shit, yeah, baby, take it slow. We can go where you ain't been before. Been before. I don't think that I can get enough. I was thinking maybe you can go with me. Tell me I'm not dreaming. Yeah. Let me hold you like a conversation. You know this is not about only me. Yes, I really mean it. I really mean it, girl. You got my vibe like me. You know you need a guy like me. You got me high like me. Never knew you could ride like me. Oh, Farida. Sure you know you sit on a vanilla. Boy, I got my dream like a ginger. I need a more. You are my juice box. Charlie. Hot sauce. Oh, you are my juice box. Charlie. Hot sauce. Oh, you are my juice box. Charlie. Hot sauce. Juice box. Charlie. Hot sauce. Juice box. Charlie. Hot sauce. Cocoa. Juice box. Charlie. Yeah. Give me love is all I'm asking for. You're the finest girl in Africa. Should be you leave me when I need you. Never see you when I need you. Always wanted to take a Capricorn. Feel like you smoke, my Capricorn. If it's easy to
Definitely messages came. Um, Pulled 5 messages, 5 cards, excuse me. Definitely speaking on deceivers. Those are being deceptive. Those are being deceptive in their professions, deceptive in who they are. And they're speaking on definitely male and women can take this message, but they're definitely speaking on women, a woman or women that are in these situations where they are being deceived, okay? And they are being deceived spiritually. Not sure if someone has got themselves caught up in a relationship with someone across seas, Okay, someone, a spiritual relationship with someone they're not really attached to physically but spiritually. Okay, for those who are building those online relationships, those who may have gotten involved with babalawos, but definitely there has been deception, and spirituality has been used to deceive you. And they're saying, you know the truth, you know yourself, you need to be honest with yourself, and need to know how to stand on your own and depend on yourself. A lot of people have not made it far on that journey because they don't want to depend on themselves. They don't want to hold themselves accountable for what they learn, what they experience, what they master. A lot of people will rather leave that to an outside source if they manifest or not, if the work or not, if they get to a certain place in life or not, if their business mature or not, if their relationship work or not. They'll rather have an outside source to blame. They'll rather have a spiritualist or root worker to blame as to why they're not seeing certain levels in life. That is no more. That is being removed. It's saying Shango is coming with truth and justice. Is saying that the true spiritualists, the true priests, the true anointed will be outcasting the devils, will be exposing those that are being deceptive. And for those who choose to stay with those deceptive ones, you will be seeing things going on in your finances. For those who choose to have relationships with people who are not spiritually yoked, for those who choose to build bonds, choose to have sex with, have children by those who are not spiritually yoked, you will see issues when it comes to wealth, when it comes to financial manifestations. This message is speaking on deceptive energies and Shango. I wanted to bring truth and justice. Also, leave certain situations alone before they have to become legal situations. Listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, know when to walk away, know when the business deal is not for you, know when all money ain't good money, know when all easy money ain't good money.
Excellent messages. Definitely, we're getting message over here about not letting anyone take your money from you. Don't let anyone swindle your money away from you. If that may be to you all out there dealing with these overseas babalawos and these overseas priests, and no, stop that. You're giving your money away because you're bored and you're scared. It's okay to be scared and you don't know what's going on. You feel like someone got something on you, you want to get protected. You're adding more stuff by going to someone who you can't see. You're being deceived. It may not be 100% of the time, but as a majority of it, there's a lot of deception out there when it comes to spiritual work and you thinking that you can do it by yourself. Stop it. These people are deceiving you. That's a main message that we've been in this house been speaking for a while, and it's amazing that it came up in this new moon reading because it's getting detrimental. Because, like we stated before, our people come through a lot of money, and unfortunately, these already self-made billionaires over there in Africa. Oh yeah, do it. Do the research. More billionaires are made in Africa than any other continent on this planet. Yeah, there go your hungry Africans, right? Not so hungry, and they're continuing building their wealth off of you, the children of Israel. Stop giving your wealth. Stop casting your pearls before the swine. Stop being so frivolous with money.
Mm.
Stop giving your money away. That is not the correct thing to do with your blessings. And Shango says, look towards marriage.
Wow. That's the next message. Wow, Baba. Wow. That is the next message at the Shango. Just pulled couple with female issue, also known as Pambagera and a Sokbo. Okay. Wow, that was amazing, Baba.
Good one.
I witnessed that one. I'm a witness to that. Wow. A lot of people not understanding it's this hustle mentality that is individual, but when it comes to a teammate, when it comes to a partner, no one's thinking about business there. That's separate. People are thinking relationships and business is separate. People are so stuck on themselves and getting themselves together and paying all their bills that then they get in a relationship and things fall apart. We have to build with each other. It's not always about who are you just by yourself. That's good and all. Self-care, self-love, standards, you're supposed to have that for yourself. But if you cannot build with others, if every time you get in a relationship your life goes downhill, you need to look at something. Are you building a life with others involved in it? Are you building a life with marriage and family as the idea goal that's going to be the recipient of this wealth? If not, stop expecting so much wealth to come to you and you don't have a family to pass it down to. A lot of you all are looking very, very selfish and don't want wealth for the family. Don't want wealth for the future generations. You want it because now you want it because the neighbors looking at you, because your timeline looking at you, because your coworkers looking at you, your ex looking at you. Want wealth for all these other reasons. And it's showing in the relationships and marriages that we're not able to build.
A lot of lustful energy is not going to keep the relationship together. Lustful energy is not going to keep the relationship together. Another good show that we've been watching, The Power. The women in that show quickly realized the poom poom did not hold that much power as they
Woo,
thought.
shit. Mm.
You was misled. We as men know the cat's out the bag. Oops. Stop trying to hold that as your power stick or your power pouch till it get ran out and drained out and batteries can't get juiced up no more. That's not your power. That's not what's going to hold a relationship together. It never was going to. You only used it because you needed that good feel. We're going to have to get lust out of our spirits as well, family, because we are thinking that lust and love are two of the same things, and it is not. Can't even spell it the same way.
And stop working these people. Any relationship you work, any person you work, it will fail. Please know that.
Every time.
It cannot work anyone or anything against his own free will. If a person does not want to be in a relationship, if a person does want to walk away, you cannot hold them. There is not nan ritual that can make somebody that don't want to be with you be with you. You are wasting your money. You are throwing your money away. You are being deceived if you think that there is a pot or a pan or a grave that's going to hold somebody against their own free will. Stop playing with God's children. That is not what our gifts are for. That is not a marriage. That is not love. Begging every spirit just to get somebody back that doesn't want to be with you. Getting back at somebody that doesn't want to be with you. Stop it. This is a warning. Take heed. You're going to be exposed. That is deceitfulness. That is not power. For those who done got high, think that they're powerful because they're working people. They're fear tactics, threatening people with spiritual gifts. You will be exposed. You will be made to look like a fool. There's no charm that could hold someone against its own will. We're dealing with spirits, family. These are energies. You can only attract someone that wants to be with you. You can only work on a relationship with someone that wants to work on that relationship. That's where we go back to the first message. Know how to stand on your own. Because obviously you can't stand on your own. And when you get into a relationship, each relationship fails. When you by yourself, when you're single, you're selling, business doing great, money looking great, looking great. As soon as you get in a relationship, you lose yourself. Don't look nice no more. Bad stuff always happening. Your intent for why you wanted to get in a relationship was lust. It wasn't to build. It's being exposed. Those relationships that was built off of lust. If you are working a person, if you're getting any work done to keep a person against their will, you are working off of lust. Your body has chemically been altered to where you're fiending and needing that person like a drug. You're needing a fix. You're a fiend. You are a fiend if you are spending money to work someone, and you're hearing it for some of the pretty nice juju people. Just gonna say that work 100% results. Let's just say that coming out of our mouths, ourselves, from those who do spiritual.
Yeah, if I can toot my own horn, I'll say we may be some of the best.
Yes, but with all humility, pretty decent job. All praise is due to the Most High.
All praise is due.
Which is the spirit that works through us and our family and our ancestors. You cannot work anyone. You are deemed power to work yourself. Absolutely. You can work yourself. And that's what you all are doing anyway for those who thought they was working others. You can pray for others, but you cannot pray on others.
Say it again.
You can pray for others, but you cannot pray on others. Anything you do, that's where it's at, because a lot of people ain't took no classes or had mentorship up under eldership. Any work you do know you're fighting those forces, right? Okay, this, for some that don't know, any those who has opened themselves up to their spiritual gifts and are not doing spiritual work, any work you do, that work is coming back on you. Anything you're fighting up against, that work is kind of coming up on you. When you're taking clients and you're not that experienced, do know when you're working on their behalf, when you want to work on their behalf, do know that your character is being held account for. You're having to vouch for that person. You're having to vouch for that character. Those spirits, that energy that they're dealing with, any negativity they're dealing with, you're going to have to know how to combat. You're going to have to know how to fight because you're standing up in that energy, in that realm, in that arena. Any work you put out there is going to come back. So that's why we do our work in a way that everything that comes back to us blesses us, protects us, because we don't do any ill will work. Any ill will you wish will come back on you. It don't matter how much you got paid to do it. It don't matter how much you got paid to say it over a candle. Any ill will you wish on others will come back. Anything come out your mouth will come back on you. That's where the gift of knowledge comes in at. Being wise and knowing how to speak. So what comes back on you, you're not calling on yourself, which is what most people are doing when they're thinking they're working others. Julie stated she has people coming to her asking to do the love work, and she would turn it down. She would give you suggestions. It's like we need to record a message that we could just play for people.
Yeah, we get them all the time in this house. Can you make me a juju doll for this man, for this ex? Can you get my ex back from you who with this new person? We get that so much. Good money, ready to pay right then and there. Go and I'll take it. There's a line that we walk when doing doing juju work. Certain things we will not do, cannot do, if we want to continue having a great success rate in the work that we are doing, and that is misusing our gifts. For those who are out there who are awakening to their gift, the minute you start to mistreat your gift and misuse your gift is when it gets taken away and used against you.
Ooh, can we say the last part again? I know we don't need
The
it.
minute we start to misuse our gifts and mistreat our gifts is when it is taken away and used against us.
It's like it's poo. Allah, feel beautiful, Lucinda. We have
A
been
lot,
speaking and sending so much prayers
called you out.
and
Yes, we
positive
did.
energy to you and your family. Yes. And that's on me. Baba's been saying we need to call you for the last 2 days. I should have called. I should have been obedient. I love you for tuning in. But what's funny is the dark workers, for those who are thinking they're doing dark, that's the thing about when you're doing dark. If you turn on the light, you're seen. So for those in the dark, that doesn't mean you are unseen. Every time there's is some little Richie Poos think they doing something, it gets brought up. You're not hidden. And I think that's what a lot of people are mistaken and thinking because they're working the dark side or they're working evil that they're not hidden. You're not invisible. You're not. Because those gifts, those natural powers, being able to do those things naturally comes from the Most High. It doesn't come from ill intent. And if it was so powerful, it wouldn't be popping up in our messages. It wouldn't be popping up in our divinations and our oracles and our dreams. Every time they get caught, it's like wow. I mean, not hit it. It doesn't. It's no Scooby Doo at all. It's like you just name everything. Just come up. For anyone thinking that they're just so powerful and they're not being seen, that dirty work is not being seen. Yes, it is, and it's coming back on you. And that's why you're so miserable and you're thinking the world is against you. No, it's your situations are reflecting your ill will. Okay, you have to be grateful. You have to be appreciative. You cannot covet. You have to be happy for people. If you think genuinely people are going to be happy for you, you have to be happy for people in their relationships. If you think you're genuinely going to have a happy relationship, people are working with dark energies and expecting light. People are working with low vibrational characteristic traits and expecting all the blessings in the world. And people are giving lust and expecting love. That is an illusion. You're deceiving yourself.
Some people don't know how to work with love, only lust.
I will never forget that relationship reading we did, and they was living together, dating 5 years, and the person didn't know nothing
At all about them.
about the person, not one thing. What in the hell? Because the spirit was saying they've been together for a while, but they don't know each other. So I was trying to see exactly what that means. And they came out, this person didn't know shit about the person she was with. I mean, had no idea. That is dangerous, family, to only resort as sex as the foundation of a relationship. If that was the case, family, we wouldn't have prostitutes and escorts if you didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
If sex was why people got in relationships and why people stayed in relationships, people wouldn't be getting cheated on. Okay. Prostitutes wouldn't have no job. Sex can be gotten by anyone. Okay. Sex doesn't mean this is why we should be married. It's not. It's not.
Yet marriage is the ultimate goal.
There was a time where people were getting married before they had sex with each other. Marriages were arranged.
Mm.
The foundation was already built before sex was involved. Because they knew the act of sex, they were now exchanging energies and creating. For those who think it's just a Plan B pill, or it's just a birth control, or it's just a quick pull out, not only do we create in the physical, but we create in the spiritual as well. We are multidimensional beings. We are mind, body, and soul. A lot of people need to take the sex magic class. Because a lot of people don't think that their sexual habits or their sexual tendencies is affecting their life. A lot of people don't think that who they laying with, who they married with, who they're sleeping with has an effect on how happy they are, how much peace they have, how much joy they have. Because a lot of y'all letting people come rob your peace, rob your joy.
Or sell it away for some company or lust. A lot of y'all will sell your joy and comfort for lust.
Their peace of mind, protection.
Sell it all like junkies, fiends.
We read it last week. Where our biggest enemy in the community was sex.
Some will put your own family in harm's way for lust. This is something that we as a people gonna have to get a hold on. Especially when Shango is coming to bless marriages, he's not gonna bless it off the strength of lust. We're gonna have to know the difference between lust and love. For those out there looking for healthy relationships. Beautiful messages. Stop giving your money to false prophets, false priests. Take it how you want it. It's a biblical scripture. Take it how you want it. False prophets will be arising around this time. We are in those special times where there will be false prophets speaking and preaching as if they know your father better than you do. Be wary of them. Be wary of going to these juju people saying that they will make your life better, saying that they will help you out in your ancestors, and they don't know not one of your ancestors, cannot contact them, they never walked the earth, the same piece of land as your ancestors. Be careful of going to false prophets. Be careful of casting your pearls before swine.
Be careful of dealing with money deceitfully. It will come back on you and your family. For those who are dealing with money and not a true fashion and not being honest about how they're making money. Okay, I'm not sure if that's talking about the PPP loans or not, but they're saying be mindful of getting money deceitfully, working with money deceitfully, getting to a business of getting money deceitfully. It will come back on you as karma and your family. So it's not just going to affect you. As a lot of people don't think about others when it comes to making money. That's one thing that people instantly start to think about themselves. And start to make moves off their own feelings. Be careful what you do to people in relationships. Stop thinking you can control people with sex. It will come back on you. Stop thinking you can break up homes, you can break up happy marriages with sex. It never works. If it's not marriage, don't do it. If you're not gonna marry, You're not gonna be with both of those people openly and they both know about each other and y'all all know about each other. Do not do it. It will come back on you. Sex is supposed to be a beautiful thing and it's becoming demonized more and more. Sex should not be used as a power tool. Some of you all, your sexual energy is the only tool that you work with, and it showed, and your life has reflected that. Everywhere you was done in relationships, it has reflected that you was using that energy to get them. That was your bait that you threw up. Your lustful sexual energy is how you got them. Is how you built your confidence, and that will reflect on you and your children as well. Relationships is way more than sex. Please believe it. Please believe it.
Okay. Family, have any questions about this new moon reading? This group new moon reading. I share crochet. Beautiful messages. Preferably, family, if you're just now tuning in, rewind to the beginning to catch all of the messages. And if you haven't tuned in with us for the last few lives, please go back and watch those last videos.
Yes, yes.
Please understand, we have been tackling the seven deadly sins and the seven virtues and natural gifts. These things are very important when we want to walk forward into our destiny. Lust, there goes one of them right there. Also, when we spoke on being diligent when it comes to you and your businesses, that's a virtue, to be diligent. We're going to have to start combating some of these sins. And you know what? Guess what? It's the ego thing that we're all dealing with because we all don't want to see ourselves as sinning. We don't want to see ourselves as doing wrong, but we see things are going wrong in our life and we want to point to other fingers and we want to point to other people. So on your own time, when you're not around other people, check yourself. Do not be so quick to check others before checking yourself. Please go through the list, make them mental notes throughout your daily lives. Because such things like this, like misconstruing what lust and love is, that will be tackled and handled with. When we won't go through the rest of the curses that comes with that. Being diligent. That is going to have us to prosper. That is going to have us to achieve what we are looking for. Nothing is owed to you. Everything must be worked for. You are not owed anything because you was in captivity. God put you in captivity. Your father put you in captivity. They don't owe you reparations. They don't. They don't owe you a dime. They were told by spirit to come against you. They had all right to. Stop waiting for them to give you something because you feel as if you are owed it because your forefathers worked for it. No, your forefathers took a punishment. Nobody gets an ice cream party after a whooping. Nobody gets allowance after breaking the house rules. Last I remember, our type of people, we didn't get no allowance if you did that. We didn't get no ice cream party if you got dinner. That was it. Ain't no dessert. Our people got this thing where we're looking for dessert after our punishment. Stop it. Nothing is owed to you. We're gonna have to work for everything. That means diligence. That means as this transfer of wealth is happening, be on the other side. For the longest, for 400 years, we have been on one end of the spectrum of not getting any of the wealth and working quite hard. So we know that we can work hard, but now we can work hard and gain the wealth back. Don't be the one say, well, I'm going to be lazy and expect the wealth to come to me. No. Do understand and remember, they don't owe you anything. Reparations is not owed to you. If you're going to sit down and try to fight the government for reparations, they have all right to go to the Bible and say, nope, we don't owe you nothing. God put us up against you. We're going to have to put that work in with diligence, steadfast. We're going to have that faith in ourselves before we can look for others to have that faith in us. Have that faith in anything that you start up. Take that piece of sand, that grain of a sand, and take it all the way to the top till it's a pearl. You know how a grain of sand is turned into a pearl? Diligence of a clown. The diligence of taking that grain of sand that slipped in, and because it does not want to scratch up anything in there, it's going to keep spewing this silky, nice little white stuff all around it. Because of a clam's diligence is how we're able to get pearls. Diligence of pressure is how we're able to get a diamond. I do pray for those messages as well. How's family doing out there? Prayerfully, family was able to take notes.
We cannot be liars. You cannot be deceitful, alternative motives. You're going to be exposed. And it will bring karma back on you and your family. Be honest with yourself, be honest with others. That is very, very important.
I do pray, Taylor. Family coming up on a cutoff time in 5 minutes. If you want to get in there, go ahead and book now. If not, hold your peace till next time. And family, be looking forward to that happy hour coming. Woo! Happy hour has been jumping. I think that's what family been waiting for. It's happy hour.
Yes.
Family, what y'all got planned for Father's Day? Prayerfully, y'all give y'all father some love.
Absolutely.
Please, and listen, if you don't know your father in spirit, you have your father the Most High that you can always celebrate.
Absolutely.
So don't want to hear the story. I don't know my daddy. You already have a daddy before you knew you, before you knew yourself. I say. And for those who do know your daddy, y'all was in y'all daddy's sack before y'all was in y'all mama's womb. That's real talk. We was holding babies. So please give honor to the fathers out there, for all the good fathers out there. There are many good fathers out there, many good men out there. Let's not shine light only on these no good men, no good baby daddies, no good fathers. Let's shine light on the fathers striving to be in their children's life. Even if they're not, those striving to be in their children's life, may they be pushed forward to do better for their children so that they can be in their lives. I say I do pray. Give these men some courage, and most and definitely Give them honor. For these warriors have gone to war for you. These warriors have gone to battle for you. These warriors have gone out to war, came back. Some did not see their families no more. These are the same men. They may look like knuckleheads now, but these are your fathers. Ashe, we give honor to the great fathers. Ashe, Dukwe.
Call me on the phone whenever you need some good love. You need some sex and love. Call me on the phone, baby. Call me on the phone whenever you need some good love. You need some sweet love. 080 tonight, baby, now you baby, I don't demand for your heart, baby, I don't need tonight, baby, now you I want you, baby, I don't demand for your heart, baby, I don't need so.
That's right.
She love. I mean, like I give it to you, baby, let me lay down. She love. I mean, like I give it to you, baby, let me lay down.
Alright, that was another track.
Miss Chelsea, are you still viewing?
I mean, like I give it to you, baby, let me lay down. No, let me lay down. No, let me lay down. I know you like it, I give it to you, baby, let me hear you now. No, let me hear you now. No, let me hear you now.
She said yes.
All right, did you book, sweetie? Alafia, blessed and highly favored. A dupe pupo, Masheo. Danio, She Lafiani, Bawanio. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Being pie, my brother.
How's your day? How's your day been treating you? Did you just say me?
Muhammad speak, my brother.
Bonjour. Bonjour, ma chère. Si tu n'es pas. I love you, Brittany.
I love you.
We shouted out your business earlier.
Listen, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all this, because I know us as a people, we got a loyalty to Skin So Soft. And I didn't know this until I started doing reading. I started really meeting the people around the world, and speaking with our people in particular. We have a loyalty to Skin So Soft, made by Avon. We don't get anything else from Avon at all. No makeup, no lotion. But when it comes to Skin So Soft, we fucks with them.
That's our bud deflector.
Let me tell you about this one here, this Brittany Echoes, because she done sent us some sugar scrub that got me rethinking if I ever go back to Skin So Soft.
I know I'm not.
This one got Skin So Soft beat by 10 miles.
Oh my goodness, the body scrub, the brown sugar scrub. My God. I'm not sure if y'all see this moisturizer. This is from the sugar scrub. This is not from any lotion. Just straight the scrub, shower, and then was still moisturized. It is like lotion. Do y'all see this shine? This is from the body scrub. We would show y'all the container. We used it all up. That's how good it is. It got here yesterday, and we would show y'all, but we used it, and we're ordering. We will be ordering. Thank you so much, Brittany Echoes with She's So Divine. Please post your business information.
Yes.
She's So Divine on Instagram, I believe. But please hit Brittany Echoes up.
Make an order, y'all. I'm letting y'all know right now. If y'all got issue with dry skin, for all my dry skin folk out there, listen, I know y'all out there, and we be trying to order the Vaseline, greases, oils, and lotions, and it don't work. She got it. I don't know where she got it from, how she did it, how she doing it, but she got it, and she ain't even boosting it like that. And it's what we all need it. We need this product. Thank you, Brittany. We need some
Thank
more.
you. I really love that. Yeah, that did it for me. That was it. There's other reviews. We're not gonna speak on that on live on public in front of everybody. Okay, but it's nice, really, really nice.
All right, Chelsea, we got you in the inbox. I said, family, well, we are past the cutoff time. I said,
I enjoyed these little
beautiful messages, beautiful new moon messages. Family, make sure that you all are taking advantage during this new moon time to get your new moon readings.
Yes.
And also, when happy hour hit that, woo, y'all better hit it.
Happy hours from 3 to 5 p.m. family
I
Eastern.
say, and we don't know how long happy hour will be going. So, family, take advantage. I
I
say.
say, family, we really enjoyed this live with you all. We hope that you all enjoyed it too. Thank you, each and every one of you all for coming through
I say,
those good
family.
vibes. I share all praises to the Most
All
High,
praises.
the ancestors, and the Rishas for these great messages.
I
Say,
say,
family,
we love you and we thank you. And until next time,
oh, die.
Oh, baby, I'm feeling you. I know you feel me too. I'll make your dreams come true.